We did it. I timed it right. I just barely finished the like 4 steps of setup that I have to do. It's not that much, but I just barely squeaked it in time. Got a little bit late start. How's it going, everybody? We're back. We're back. We are back. I saw a few familiar names already. Jim's back. Sam, Phoenix. I saw Icaro. I saw Nick. I saw Reese. All right. Fortnite Gamer. William, I think you did get Fort. Nexus, so close. I said, what'd I say? Fort? First. Blah, blah, blah. Dion, Life Blind, Mr. Fixers. Dion, how we doing? Mikhail, Joseph, Nicholas, Thunderboom, the real Scott Feldman. We had the fake one on here before. Kicked him out. Another 12. No way, Brett. No way. I'm not saying that something like that will never happen again, but it will take something extreme. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Happy Easter, everybody, by the way. My wife is like, really? You're streaming on Easter? And I said, well, yeah. Yeah. How's everybody's Easter? You guys having a good time? Things going well? Kids having fun? That's what it's all about. That's not really what it's all about, but you know what I'm saying. And I think I've got this working enough that it might not show up on the stream as a different announcement when there's a Twitch subscriber versus a YouTube subscriber, but I can see it now, I think. So hopefully that will help. All right, I have only just found out about your nuts you do on Twitch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't done much with them. But yes, we did make, sort of, what do they call that? Loyalty points. And I called them nuts. Is unique ID supported for all entities yet? I believe so, Okert. I don't know what entities it's not supported for. I believe it is. Buzz Gamer just subscribed with Prime. See, Buzz Games, that's a Prime subscription. So that means you get to pick. What do you want to pick? You want unicorns? You want airplanes? You want the confetti, fat unicorn? What do you want? See it, but it showed me on my end at least that it's a Prime subscription. So yeah, I you know what, Mark? I wonder what those nuts are for also. All right, Milano Rico got a 108th. Unicorns, please. Unicorns coming up. Thank you, Buzz Games. Be sure to link your account on Discord. Me? Or are you talking to somebody else? Oh, to get the new role. That's right. There is a new... Blade set this up so that there is a new role in Discord. And I have it set up for Patreon too, but we need to work on it and make sure that it's working. I'll probably ask Blade, because he's a great dude. He knows how to do those things. But yeah, Buzz Games, make sure that you're on Discord, because it should be able to set you a special role. It'll say Twitch subscriber or something like that. And then there's one for Patreon too. Anything you want. Oh, Blade, you're too good to me, brother. You're too good to me. I would love the Patreon ones. And I tried that before. Patreon is supposed to do it automatically, but it didn't seem to be working very well. And DrZzs has just subscribed now. Oh, has just subscribed and followed. Oh, is that... Now, that one doesn't tell me Twitch or not, but maybe it will in a minute here. It just says followed. But for now, DrZzs, let's do this for you, because I like this one. If you want a different one, you can tell me. Regarding loyalty points, you can hand them in or redeem them for things. Some people do push-ups and things. You can make your own prizes. That's what I need to do, Stubbs, right? I need to do that. We should have maybe we can be chatting about this in Discord. I was going to say we should have a stream about how to set up the stream, but that might not be a lot of fun for everybody else. But I need to spend some time doing that. Only on groups? Oh, you can't have a unique ID for groups? Is that what you mean? Have a good day, by the way. Thank you very much, Stubbs. You too, man. You too. 5 days until I can resub on Twitch with Prime. All right. Thank you, Sam. There's a guide there. Oh, on the announcements channel. Okay, great. What was that loud beeping noise earlier? I don't know, Thunderboom. Which beep was it? Nigel, that's a Prime subscription, Nigel. Do you want to pick? Do you like cats or dogs, sir? Do you like cats or dogs? I should let you guys pick, right? I think that's fun. It just means you have to wait for a minute before you can get your about the MQT auto discovery. I don't think so. And Falcon Pi player. Oh, cool. I saw your video that you did. I saw your video, Tech Turtle. Sounded kind of like a fire alarm. Does Twitch Prime require resubbing every month? I think it might, Lifeblind. I think it might. But if you're watching on Twitch, it will tell you when you can resub. So like you can just be watching, and then one day it'll just say, oh, resubscribe or whatever, and you can do it. I have to do that. That's why I need to like go to, because I use my Prime subscription on Frank. So I have to remember to go do that. So your stairs flow lights done yet? No, Milano Rico, you're talking about like walking down the stairs and getting the lights to come on? No, I wish. I'm sub, but you like watching on YouTube. That's cool. No worries. Thank you very much. Check configuration moans about unique IDs and groups. Oh, I see. It doesn't like unique IDs for groups. I gotcha. Hey, Renee. I streamed later today just for you, buddy. Just for you. Renee said, when I said I was going to stream at 11, Renee said, oh, can we do it later? Because that's like right in the middle of Easter dinner. So I said, you know what, Renee? For you, anything, brother. Anything. Stubbs Christmas is now following. Nigel, what did we end up doing for you? We didn't do anything for you. So let's do this one. Do I have a YouTube join button? Oh, you know what? I have not set that up, Reese. Should I set that up? It's kind of the same thing, right? You know, I have not set that up. Gosh, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? The train. It's not the dank. It's not Thomas the Dank Train, Sir Goodenough, but it's close. Choo choo. Viewing Twitch chat as well as YouTube. Yes, like there, Gary. I see yours. As long as Restream is working, I get both. Yeah. Okay. I need to do that. I do need to set that up. Let me write that down. We got a couple things here for me to do. This is my stream to-do list. I need to set up the YouTube join thing. And then I need to make some Twitch sub nut, or those nut reward things. Right? Anyone doing Easter themed WLED? Well, I don't know if it's not WLED exactly, but I know Tech Turtle's got a little show that he's running special for Easter. We just need that choo-choo to sound like Frank. And I got a new toy train whistle we can play. Let's just extract this to the desktop here. So this toy train whistle, hopefully you can hear this. Groove music. Oh, what a dumb. Just a moment. Wait, what is happening? Did you hear that? I need to add that. Peter, you watched the whole thing? Man, you guys are awesome. That's dedication. How's it going, Quindor? Thomas the Tank. Oh, Frank does Thomas the Dank Train. Okay, let's recap. Shall we recap the 12-hour stream? Because we talked about a lot of things, and I did do some more stuff after, and there's some really cool stuff. The presence detection thing, right? The room presence thing. So let me show you what I've got, and we can. I think there's some troubleshooting to do still. But let me show you where it's at currently. So what I have gone and done, gone and did. Oh, look at now some of my stuff's not coming through. Oh well, this is all my lab anyways. This is the lab one. Why is it not showing up down here? Come on, where are you at? Oh, they're not all in a row. Okay, I don't know where they all are. Okay, this is awesome. So what I've got is a room. Oh, there now power generation is showing up. These are updating, by the way, right? So this was Grafana. Was that part of that 12-hour thing? That was before that, wasn't it? But remember, we did Grafana and we put in there a couple of the things. All right, Dave, thank you for subscribing. FPV, is that like first person view? I love that. What do you want? Do you like unicorns? Do you like unicorns or planes? Unicorns or planes? Did I implant the RFID chips? One step closer, but not quite, Renee, not quite. They've kind of done that for me because they pretty much implant their phones in their hands, right? Are you a DrZzs Twitch subscriber? Be sure to connect your Discord account to your Twitch account to receive an awesome role in the DrZzs Discord. Man, Blade, you're freaking fantastic. Am I doing pretty good with the Frank impersonations? I know, right, Gary? I kind of thought that was going to happen. I kind of thought I wasn't going to have enough time, even with 12 hours. And sure enough. Be a snapshot. Now to make everything work again. All right. Raspy, good luck, buddy. Good luck. Buzz Games is following. I remember we saw Buzz Games, but he liked unicorns. We're going to do this one for you, Buzz. There a mod out there that could give me a subscriber role on the Discord server. Blade knows what to do, and he can tell Sir Good enough as well. We got a few. If there's not enough mods, we make more. Okay, back to this. Let me show you what I have. What you don't... Where is it? Okay, here we go. Here they are all showing up together. So this is good. All right. So what I did, and I just used if you go to MQTT integration and you click on the different devices that you listed. So each of these devices, it says Jackson's room presence, DrZzs, Zoe, Mom, Zach. Those are each of our MAC addresses for our phones, Bluetooth MAC addresses that I listed in the configuration file for Room Assistant. So each of those phones, their MAC address is what this sensor is. Okay. I changed it to have friendly names, but it recognized mine and it recognized Jackson's. I don't know why it didn't recognize the others, but it didn't. So I just matched up the MAC addresses and put their names on there so they have better friendly names. And what it seems to be doing, best I can tell, is it's giving you where you're closest to or not home. But it is not yet entirely accurate. As you can see, this says home base. Home base is a Raspberry Pi that is in my bedroom. I am in the office, obviously, and I have one here in the office. So that should say office. My phone is right here. The office one is right there. I mean, I haven't been up here that long, but it's not that bad. Right? It was in the toy room yesterday afternoon, it said. Well, that was because I had the toy room up here. So I don't know exactly why it's not maybe catching them all super accurately. Here, mom room presence. She's in the kitchen right now. I can hear her doing dishes. So she's in the kitchen. Thank you, Mako. She's in the kitchen right now. And so this one should probably also say office because even though it's on the floor below me, that's about where she should be. So that one should say office. Zach room presence, I have no idea where he is. But it looks like home base is the first floor, in our master bedroom. So that's probably about where that one was. They did spend a lot of time in the toy room yesterday. So it looks like the toy room did show up for a while. So far it hasn't been, I've only got 4 of them around the house and I need to go through and check each one of those pies again and make sure that they're actually working. Aren't iPhone random changing MAC addresses? So as I understand it, Robert, they do send out a random MAC address for Bluetooth just to announce that there is something there, right? So they're just saying, is there anybody out there that wants to try and connect to me? And then if that way you can just find out, oh yes, there is a Bluetooth device. But that MAC address is random and changes all the time. Uh-oh, Salty Mac is back. No, not this time. But then if the device says, are you this specific MAC address, it will answer. And that MAC address I don't think changes. I don't think it does. I think they do have a fixed MAC address, and for classic Bluetooth, that's what this is connecting to, is the actual fixed MAC address. I could be wrong. It would not be the first, and it will not be the last. My MAC address seems to be the same still. So stopped by to smash that like button. Thank you. Thank you very much, Robert. Happy Easter. Back to you too, buddy. Back to you. I might be thinking of the Wi-Fi MAC address. Maybe. I know that like so there was a really good, if you read this, this guy, Home Assistant Monitor, this guy's summary, not System Monitor, sorry. This reliable multi-room Bluetooth thing. His summary of how MAC addresses work and how devices talk to each other is really pretty good. So I'm going to toss that in here, and this should get forwarded to the link. We have a live stream links Discord channel. It should go there. Likely Wi-Fi won't change. That would F up so many BYOD device. Yeah. Setups and offices. Yeah. Hello from France. Hello, Pierre Piquet. But I was really excited about this, obviously, but not tremendously at the current moment, because it seems to be having a little trouble. So let's log into the one that I know is here in my office. Pretty sure that's it. Authentication completed, so it looks like we're gonna get it. Okay, great, we're there. This one actually, this is the one that's in Dad's office, and it's actually it's the same Pi that I'm using for Hyperion. Come on in, sweetie. Did I turn my lights on? I did not. Did you? No, I said can you? Oh, can you not? Uh-oh. I'm not surprised. A lot of things aren't working. Nature of the beast. I don't remember what number is yours? 9192. What's the last three? Oh. Hey, Frank! 215. If this isn't working, try it. Just unplug it and plug it back in. You did? It's not very happy. A lot of things not very happy. Are they all the same type of Pi? No, they're not. Yeah, see, it's not working for me either, sweetheart. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Try and plug in again. I'm hoping to try and fix all this eventually. What we need is this virus to last a couple more months, and then I'll have everything fixed. How's it going, Frank? Oh, did you see they actually did YouTube cut off like, well, I don't know if they cut off 5 minutes or if our clock was a little bit off, but the actual stream says 11 hours and 55 minutes on YouTube. I got robbed. I got robbed. I know smart home issues never happens. Hey guys, how's it going? And I mean guys as in guys, not as guys as in you guys. Is it not because of the overlap of the Bluetooth signals? No say. No say. Your clock was off. You didn't make it. Try again tomorrow. That's what. Yeah. No. I'll have to, oh man, I got very different signal strength from the Pi 3 and the Pi 0. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. I did not know that. So let's see. We can check this out. See if it's running. See if Room Assistant is running. Room Assistant is running. So Room Assistant is running on this one. The other thing I can check is if, you know what I did, and maybe this is where I screwed up. What I tried to do. All right, Renee. Thanks for following. Oh, Dave, did we give you something special? Let's do this. We're going to do the train again. This is for Frank. If you get 100 likes, Doc will do a 12-hour stream tomorrow. I am actually going to work tomorrow. I actually have to. Christopher! Dude, where you been? You mean you don't NTP at poolntp.org? I have no idea what that means. I don't know what that means, Chris, but I'm sure happy to see you. How you doing, man? I still see you on Facebook all the time. Yes, dear. The box
lighting up last night is not lighting up.
Okay.
Does that mean it's like
That's not plugged in.
not plugged in? Like it's not plugged into the wall?
Yeah.
Maybe I unplugged the wrong thing.
Maybe. Because that thing should have a blue light on. If it doesn't have a blue light on, it's not getting power. It should be in that soap dish. In the soap dish, there should be a blue light. Okay. My endurance is insane. I could go for hours. All right, in here. Nope, this isn't where it is. Room assistant. Config. Oh, this is going to show my devices. You guys ready for my MAC addresses? Yeah, see, they're all there. MQTT, password, everything that you need. All right, I just want to make sure it was there. I guess I could try restarting it.
I covered it with lint last night because it was being too bright. They unplugged it. Outside. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I don't even care about passwords anymore at that point. I'm just going to restart that and see if it's screenshot ready. Good. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. We've all confirmed. Everything's there. A 12-hour Dutch stream. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't even know if restart's actually a command. Status. Okay, it seems to be working. So I don't know what else to do, but it's not picking up. It's not showing me as in that room. Oh, now it's switched. Now it's not even showing. So, dang, man, I was really loving. You should do a Dutch stream once, Frank. To be confusing. On Twitch, you can go back and frame grab it for safekeeping. Oh, thank you, Sir Goodenough. Thank you very much. I don't need. Who needs a password keeper? I got you guys. But it looks fun if the doc does it. That's interesting. I wonder why it's doing this. This one is right here. It should be the closest Bluetooth device. I don't know. What does that do, Shane? Anyways, let me tell you what else I found that I was really excited about, even though, you know, my love of Room Assistant needs to improve. And maybe it's because I have some that are Pi 3s and some that are Pi 0s. So it's connecting to, like, the toy room. Like, it's right now it's telling me that I'm not home. And why it changed my name, I don't know. It's the same MAC address. I've got my MAC address memorized now. So see this distance? It says that distance, that's far. Down to, well, it says I'm not home, but I don't know. Dang, man. I even spent like a couple hours yesterday like filming how to set it up and stuff. And now I'm like, dang, it's not quite right. Power monitor for European outlets. You can do the, well, what kind, you want just a receptacle? You know, just plugs in. Sonoff's got one. Shelly's got a power monitoring on it, several of theirs. The Shelly 2, plus they have a power monitor, one that's specific for power monitoring. They have a Shelly 1 that's got power monitoring. None of those are, all the Shelly ones are agnostic as far as what they go to. What does that do, Luca? No more daytime streams, only streams at night. I won't even say this one was working at night. And so the toy room, like the toy room is down the hall, right? The toy room is down the hall. It's still not 29 meters away. It's down the hall, but it's a Pi 3. Home base is a Pi 3. The two that I'm not getting much response back from is the one in the theater and the one in here. Hey, Mohammed, thank you very much for following. And the one in here, which is the Pi 0. So maybe either I need them all to be Pi 0. Okay, maybe I should just, okay, now that you've said what it is, I will run it because I just want to be a little careful. Got to account for interference, walls and objects to throw it off. Yeah, probably true. But unfortunately, and then that's fine. I can put that in sort of the, the video, that it's not the holy grail of presence detection. Invalid device. Is that because HC10 is not a valid device? Cycle the Bluetooth on the phone. Okay. But what I did want to tell you that I found that I loved, and I'll show you the results in a second there. Bluetooth off, and now Bluetooth back on. So the guy who made this, not monitor, but the room assistant, he added some integrations. So if you look at his roomassistant.io and you go to integrations, after you turn on Dark Reader, it's melting my face. If you go to integrations, so we put the Home Assistant integration in my config that you all saw with all my passwords, but there's also this Gpio integration, and I actually got this working, and it's pretty cool. It only right now does a couple things. You can either do a binary sensor or a switch. Binary sensors are inputs, just a high-low input, right? And GPIO is, again, high-low output. But that means you can use the pins on the Pi for other things. And what I did was, for the one that I called home base, which is in mom and dad's bedroom, I set it up so that it's got a switch on it, a little button that has a light on it. And the plan, and I don't know if it's going to work now because this doesn't seem to be behaving as well as I'd like, but the plan was to make that LED light up, because Mrs. Z's worries about the kids, like where they are at night and stuff. So if the kids are not where they're supposed to be, which would be, if their phones are not where they're supposed to be, I guess, which would be whatever, the charging places or something. If the phone's not where it's supposed to be, then it would light up the little light on the button that's connected to the Pi. So the light comes on if, whatever automation is triggered, because the phones are not where they're supposed to be. If she presses the button, then it can do something. Send everybody a notification, or if we got real fancy with some sort of template, we could have it send a notification just to those. 1984. Can't you make an ESP home stairs flow YAML for us? Me? Oh, Frank. Anyways, so what I did, let's look at home base. Here it is. Okay. So I set it up so that there's a button. Right now it's okay. If I press the button, it will go to problem. You can set up, I set up extra pins that I didn't hook anything up to, but you can set it up so that there's a PIR type motion sensor on it if you want, one of those AM312s. And you can set that to whatever pin you want. You can set it up to trigger a relay if you've got a little relay board. You can connect this pin to D1 on the relay, or to the relay activation pin, and it will be able to, from here, I can turn this on and it would trigger a relay. And Tattles here is the LED. So if I turn this on, the LED light will come on. My plan would be to have something else turn that switch on, so then the light lights up on Mrs. Z's little thing. So it's really cool. Sounds too fragile. I would Pi 3 all the charging stations for best reliability, then Pi 0 the other rooms for less critical. Yeah. So far, it definitely seems less reliable. And I've got more Pi 3s, and it's kind of funny, but Pi 3s are actually more. Hey, Clint, thank you very much for subscribing, follow. Yes. What do you want? Do you like unicorns or planes? Do you like unicorns or planes? But yes, it is too fragile. So we're going to have to fix that. We're going to have to fix that, or we're going to have to sort out what it is we're going to do. We're going to give you unicorns. You like that, Frank? That's my new one for today. This is for Clint and Mohammed and Renee and Marco. Oh, Pi 3 are more what? They're more available. They're not, certainly not cheaper, but they're more available. right? You can get a Pi 3 for $30 probably. They might even, now that they've got a 4, you might even be able to get a Pi 3 for 25. But the Pi Zeros are harder to get. You can get them for $10, but they're harder to get. So, yeah, you did miss a heck of a show, Frank. It was nuts. Oh, he didn't miss it. He watched it. All right. So that was one thing that I did in the meantime that I've spent quite a bit of time on. What else did we talk about that I wanted to go over? Shazbot. This is why I should write more things down. No. Oh, the network stuff. The network stuff. So let me open up my Unify here. So, and I was thinking maybe Unify is, whether my Unify setup is part of the problem or not, it needs to be, my Unify system needs to be addressed still. Because it's as good as it's been, it's not as good as I'd like it to be. OneNote is great for quick notes. Oh, yeah. Dark Reader is so great. Thanks. Looking for something like this. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? I skipped the node red stuff. So I disconnected one of my access points, and that's because I bought another access point, and I'm going to move them to different places. I did find this. I kind of saw it on Rob's videos, but then I went back and played with it myself some. And I did these floor plans. So that's pretty cool, right? This is the first floor of my house. That's the Dream Machine, where it sits. So I don't know if green means, not a good enough signal or whatever. I still seem to get plenty of Wi-Fi in my room, but it's also 5G. So maybe that's okay. Then let's see, where's the other? You choose the floor plans here. The basement right now doesn't have a device in there, but this is where I'm going to put this one, which is the light. I'm going to just stick it through the wall right here. Right now it's doing that because it's disconnected probably. So it's not showing me how well it's doing. But right now I don't have any access point in the basement. And then on the top floor here, on the second floor, right now I've got this is my Access Point Pro, and it's actually sitting right here, like right on top of me. But I'm going to move it. I'm going to poke it through the wall. I hopefully poke it through the ceiling, but probably poke it through the wall right there. But I bought a Nano, and I'm going to stick the Nano somewhere, and I don't exactly know where to put the Nano. Maybe I'll put the Nano over here. Here's what I'd love to find. I need to go through and do what Rob did. I mean, he's got like 9 different Wi-Fi networks, right? He's got, ones for phones, then ones for Internet of Things that have to connect to the internet, and then one for the network of things that doesn't connect to the internet, but it's just on the inside. But then in order to make specific devices connect just to specific access points, which is wise, because I guess, like he said anyways, some of these devices will connect to the same access point, even if that access point has been moved or is not the closest access point to them anymore. Yeah, that's an AC Pro, that one right there. The one I bought is the Nano. I bought a Nano HD. It should be here in a couple of days. It was late at night. I probably shouldn't have done it. Don't tell Mrs. Z's, but I did it. Fortunately, she can't watch my YouTube channel for some reason. It says I'm blocked for her, so probably too inappropriate. He says, man, Marcel, Rob said he spent like 4 hours with his 60 devices, getting them all to go to the right networks and go to the right access points. And I have 120. So we'll see. I need to get it done. It probably will go a little bit at a time. Do I have good tutorials for starting with MQTT, Merkel? I don't know that I do have a good one for starting with MQTT. MQTT is, once you get it, it's so simple, but I can understand why it's hard. What do you need to know? Travis has one? Okay, good. Sir Goodenough, would you link it? Would you link it for Merkel? Por favorcito. There you go. DigiBlur. Yep, perfect. Go to DigiBlur's channel there. Yeah, he does have different SSIDs so he has those 4. So he has like guest, free for all, Internet of Things, and Network of Things, 4 fingers. And then he has, I think he might even have all of those for every access point. And they're specific for each access point. All right, BG Rick, thank you very much for subscribing. We're going to do this thing. Big house, big network, yeah. Yep, still imperfect. Still got some issues, but we'll get there. I'm just really surprised that this dang thing is not like it's sitting right here. Why would it not pick me up? Still says I'm connected to home base, and none of them have been saying that they're going to connect to the. So here's the theater. So last night, or this morning, I guess, Zoe's phone was connected to the theater. Right now she's up here, and actually in her room, she probably is closest to that. So it's probably not a totally fair. You probably need to possibly have each of those devices be the same kind of device. So maybe different Bluetooth strengths. Maybe that's part of it. Okay, I can get behind that. So if you had all Pi 0s or all Pi 3s, maybe that would be different. Maybe it would turn out different. The other thing is you probably need enough of them in enough different rooms that you can always be really close to one of them. So even though I'm here, the device that's downstairs in my master bedroom is still stronger. I can't imagine that. I mean, it's right here. I don't know. There's still something going on. Yeah, there's still something going on. I have the Unified controller. I do. Unplug and replug the Office Pi. Okay. Can I control the servo speed in ESP Home? I don't know. I would love to learn. Actually, who is it? 3ative. 3ative is a guy that was on with the 24-hour stream, and he has done motors with unplugging the Pi. I know, I just pushed the button. I don't know what else to do. Anyways, 3ative has done, I know, some servo stuff and stepper motor stuff as well, I believe, with ESP Home. I've done steppers. Actually, I've done servo stuff with ESP Home. I take that back. I have done servo with ESP Home. And I don't remember if there's a... Are you looking for destroying your SD card? Sorry. Yeah, that's it. They do with AP roaming and the load off the access point. To do with AP roaming? Okay. Did you 24-hour stream, Felipe? You're out of your mind, buddy. You're losing it. You're losing it. Yeah, it's right here. I said, well, you know, I do want to power it down. Anyways, whatever. Should have shut it off first. Should you do reboot, or should I do sudo like shut down and then unplug and then replug just to power the thing down too? Yes, you may. What is it? I love it. Can you send me that? I think you're gonna be famous. Zoe, post that, and I want to link it to all these fellas too, because that's pretty awesome. Okay, Zoe just did a little thing. You could probably hear it in the microphone there. The face of confusion. So she actually used her lights. So I put a bunch of new lights in the girls' room, and so she changed the lights different colors and did this sort of acted out this whole little Frozen thing. She just barely did it. I think she probably did it on Instagram or something. I don't know what she did it on, but I'm going to have her send it to me. Thank you very much, Stubbs. Thank you very much. Anyways, that was cute. Actually, she really did a really good job. Okay, well, yeah, it still hasn't shown up as being connected to this one. I wonder what if I turn off home base? Let's log into home base. Let's log into home base and turn that one off. I guess I could do homebase.local because I don't remember. I don't remember what, oops. No such, what? Of course there's a, what are you talking about? I just don't remember what the IP addresses are. Ah, you turkey. Okay, Dream Machine. Don't fail me now, Dream Machine. Dream Machine. You're so dreamy, my dream machine. Turn down the RSSI of home base. Ooh, how do I do that, Camel? How do I do that? I want these things to only pick up a device if it's like within, 10 feet or something. Would be nice. I have achieved BLE detection by using 10 ESP32s. Is that right, Perry? How did you do this? Tell us about this. That leads me to something else that I want to say before I forget so that you guys can remind me in a few minutes after I've forgotten. Does that make sense? Because I have 120 plus devices, sometimes it's 140, depends on how many people come to visit, I suppose. I would love to try and reduce the number of devices that I have on my network. And I think that's a very achievable goal. The way I'm going to do it, what I'm contemplating to start with is ESP32s. In locations where I've got, multiple ESP8266 devices all doing something, I would love to be able to replace that with just one ESP32. Great. The other thing about ESP32s is you can actually, oh, it's a TikTok. You can actually even hardwire those. And the reason I would want to do that is because I don't know how to write Arduino code very well or at all. So if I did an ESP32 and then I connected it to the Ethernet, you could do that and use ESP Home, which I do know how to do. I know how to make switches and I know how to make sensors and stuff in ESP Home. So I could do that and then have them hardwired if I wanted as well, which would be even better. The other thing I really want to do, and I am close. We can work on it, or maybe I can just put the word out there and we can start working on it together. I want to do like megas, like an Arduino Mega with Ethernet, possibly with Wi-Fi, but Ethernet for sure. And I've got it set up and it's working okay for the sensor part. Like I've got the binary sensor part coming in. What I can't get, or what hasn't been working, is the switches. I can't control the switches with MQTT so that I can turn on and turn off relays, which is what I'd really like to do. So, not only did I not forget what I wanted to say, but now I forgot what I was going to say before I thought about, don't forget what you're going to say in a few minutes. Too much sugar today. I was looking for the home base, and I was going to turn off Room Assistant on the home base. Home base. Let's find home base. I do love the Unify controller. That is a brilliant thing. Okay, 35. So let's do that. We're going to BitVice. We're going to 35. I should just keep all these, shouldn't I? Save them all. I want like a new profile. Let's do that. New profile. No, I don't want to save it. What? Oh, does that save it as a new profile? Save as? I don't understand. Save profile as. Home base. Load profile. Do I get to pick which one to load? Home base. Home base. Okay, I don't think that's the right password. If I just do it right the first time, save it. Now I should be able to log in. Oh, looks like the passwords were going to be wrong. Oh yeah, no, it's right. Beautiful. All right, so we know We know Room Assistant is running, right? Because we're going to stop Room Assistant, though. Can I do that? Yikes. Okay, it looks like Room Assistant has stopped. So now we're going to... Oh, nope. I want to check the status. Status of Room Assistant. Oh, Room Assistant is still running. So apparently... apparently stop does not do it. Oh, that beep. Somebody was asking me about that beep. Oh, is this IW config WLAN TX power 30? Okay. So maybe that, Luca. What am I doing? What's Room Assistant? Oh, hey, Jamie. Room Assistant is awesome if I can get it to cooperate with me better than it is currently. Room Assistant is a program you run on a Raspberry Pi that uses the Bluetooth on the Pi to connect to phones in your house. And if you have multiple of these Raspberry Pis running Room Assistant around your house, it will tell you which of those Raspberry Pis your phone is closest to in Home Assistant. And it's set up with MQTT discovery and everything, so it all just flows really quickly and easily into Home Assistant. AP mode on Linux. I don't know what that means. I had Room Assistant, but was only working half the time, so I'm not using it anymore. Hate to hear that. That's the Wi-Fi adapter, though, right? Yeah, I'm not sure about this. This we have to come back to this. Thank you for your trying, though, Luca. I do want to just stop this thing from running, though. Can't I just... Well, let's try this. I think I could probably just stop Room Assistant, can't I? If I do this, what's it going to do? No config found. Oh, that's impossible. That's impossible. Control C. Now, what's the status? Is it running or not running? Stopped Room Assistant service. Stopping Room Assistant. Okay, so it looks like it's not running currently. So if I go back to Home Assistant, I am no longer connected to Home Base because it's stopped. Now I'm connected to the toy room, which is the other Raspberry Pi 3 in the house. Egads. Let's write our own. Better presence detection. Let's do, Frank. Let's do. How do we do that? Oh my gosh. No, I don't think it's running now. I think I got it. So, how would we, like, this is so close. This is so close. I think it's good the way it is. I don't want to, maybe work with this fella. Maybe work with this guy, or let's contact him and see. Quick, open up VS Code. Start cranking on it. On a Doctor Assistant. Yeah, I'll be right there. I'll get it done. No problem. No problem. Fast as we can. You can start, stop, restart, and status the command. Okay, thank you. Combination of GPS, Bluetooth, motion sensors, and physical Bluetooth chips embedded in our skins with muscle power. That sounds perfect. What could possibly go wrong? This is so close, and I was so happy when it was working. And it was, remember when I just had two of them, and I had one here and I had one down during the live stream. I had one device here in my office and I had one in the toy room. And when I was here in the office, it said I was in the office. When I walked down the hall to the toy room, very quickly it said, "Yay, you're in the toy room." So I don't know why. It could be that I've got just so much 2.0. Well, no, Bluetooth is not 2.4, so that shouldn't matter. I don't know what all could be causing all the interference. I don't know why on earth is my phone not connected to this one that's sitting right here next to me. I don't know. I don't know. Just a bunch of AMG 8833s detecting heat blobs. Maybe. Bluetooth is 2.4? Oh. Well, maybe that's it. I have a bunch of BLE beacons I bought for work a few years ago and forgot to claim on expenses. That makes them mine, and I can deploy them at home. Another darn project. Just add it to the list, Mark. Just add it to the list. We're never going to get done anyways. Yes, I want to log on anyways. So the one that is, so we did determine that home base was 35. Let's find the one that's in the toy room. Maybe if I shut off the toy room one. Maybe if I shut up room assistant in the toy room, which is 55, then it would be the zeros. And in that case, I mean, do you really think? Do you think that the signal strength between the Pi 3 and the Pi 0 is that different? I would not have expected that. It's because Bluetooth sucks. Switch those devices in the rooms. No, I could do that. Can the kernel communicate with Blue Dev? I don't know, Luca. I don't know. Maybe. You need to run HCI tool on the Raspberry Pi to see if it's detecting your phone. Okay. Let's try that. So, well, that would mean that would be the one here in my office. So what we're going to do, the one here in my office is 16. So we're going to do this right. Except I think the one here in my office, I haven't changed the master password yet. So I might need to do that. We're going to exit this. No, we're not going to save that. I'm trying to make it so I don't have to keep doing this every time. Load a profile. Hyperion Pi. Don't think that's the right one. No, that's the other one. Okay, we're going to make it 16. And we're going to save profile as, and this is going to be Hyper Office. Because that's what it's called. And then we're going to try and log in, and it's probably going to have the wrong password. And I think I need to change the password. Hey, Luca. What do you mean? LSUSB, LSPCI. Okay. Oh, sorry. No. Google. No. Leave me alone.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Yeah.
Here are other things you can try.
Okay. Thanks. Failed connection. Failed to connect the target address. Because connected parity and not properly responding after a period of time. Really? I would love to hear if you guys have other ideas about this. See, it says it's connected. Or connecting, I'm sorry. Pretty sure it's 16. Maybe it's not connected to the network. Ooh. Huh. That's crazy. Well, that would probably explain it. Nope, it's not where I think it is. The light's on. Huh. Maybe this is why it didn't work. So I broke it. It worked last night, Jim. No, it's not a wired device. It's not a wired device. Maybe I should... That would probably be the other thing to do here. So I think if I was going to perfect this a little bit, it's nice to have the Pi Zeros because, they're cheap and they're small. But it would probably be best to have a wired Raspberry Pi in each room. You could probably find a reason to have a wired Raspberry Pi in each room, right? And if you had a wired Raspberry Pi in each room, Just really surprised I'm not seeing it. If you had a wired Raspberry Pi in each room, then I don't have any that are called Pi anymore. Jeez. I've lost it. Totally lost it. But if you had a wired Raspberry Pi in each room, no, you know what? I know it's, okay. I know I changed the little icon here to be a Raspberry Pi. So you could use this if you had a wired Raspberry Pi in each room, and you could also, oh, it's not there anymore. It's not connected. You could also use the pins for other things, and you could use the whole Pi for other things. I was thinking magic mirror, that kind of stuff, whatever things you like. I don't know. No, it's not there. Because I know I changed. That must be why. Okay, well, all right. For some reason, those don't seem to be connected. If you have a wired Pi in each room, we need Home Assistant compatible connected all software like ESP Home. Are the Pis wireless because you have it filtered to wireless? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But I can, you know what's crazy is, you see how I have these little, some of these have little icons, right? It's a really cute little thing you can do here. I have them all set here. Hyperion Office, there it is. It's not LAN. It's not LAN. That thing is not wired. It's a 0. It's a Pi 0 and it's sitting right there. It is not LAN. Huh. Well, maybe I can try that. Well, it's not connected. You know it's not connected. That's crazy. Oh, it's already disconnected. Well, you know, funny things are happening here. No such host known. So I don't think it's connected. Okay. All right, we're going to troubleshoot this some more, and we'll come back to it. But I was very happy about this part. Okay. So this was really cool because you can use these, you can use binary sensors and switches on those Raspberry Pis, and it's very simple YAML. Here's an example config. So it's really simple. You just add this to the configuration where you already have Home Assistant and whatever, and then you just do, it's as simple as this. It's kind of like ESP Home, where it's YAML. You just say you want the name of it to be whatever. You're going to attach it to whatever pin, and then you can say device class, and it will then use the device class for binary sensors list that Home Assistant has. So, you know, motion, fire, water, flood, you know, movement, open, closed, window, door, whatever. You can do all that here, and that will show up in Home Assistant that way. And these just automatically appear. You don't have to set them up at all. It's all through MQTT Discovery. And then the same thing with the switches. And remember, this is binary sensor is an input and switches is an output. And he doesn't have anything that I found that is, you know, analog or, you know, variable. It's just on off, just high low. So turn it off and back on again. Maybe I fried it. Maybe I turned it off and back on and destroyed it. Won't this ruin hide and seek though? Yeah, Stephen, it will. Is it connected to something other than the Unify access point? I don't have anything else, Sam, so no. We're almost an hour watching, and now the Pi isn't working. So let's talk about the other thing. What else did we do? Because I did want to talk about the other things that some of the other thing that I've worked on since then. And I can't remember what the other one was. And I can't even remember what I was going to work on next. But anyways, Room Assistant is really awesome. Yoke, are you using it? Maybe another device is on the same IP address? Could be. Your kids are going to have to start looking at Mac spoofing to sneak out. It's not dark yet. We haven't been going. Bitwarden. Oh, you know what, though? Somebody did send me some stuff. Actually, I got a lot of, as always, you guys are so fantastic. I got a lot of offers for assistance in Discord afterwards. Ooh. Oh, awesome. Oh, did he do this? Oh, cool. I didn't know he did one of these. Kay Pansky. He's been on here before. So he's got some stuff about room assistant configuration. Interesting. And you can do minimum RSSI, HCI device ID. Oh, interesting. Okay. Cool. I'll have to watch this. So there you go. Maybe I don't need to make a video after all. Thanks, Whiskers. Whiskers just shared that with me. My 3D printers have stopped. Well, one did after a power supply died. Oh. At least there's a reason. Anyways, I did get Command and Nightbot for Zoe. Oh, that's nice. It's okay. Let's see. Oh, just mentions there. Anyway, somebody did send me a here's how you do some stuff on. Here's how you do. I just got the. Oh, that's weird. Here's a better way to set up, or the way to set up Bitwarden. I'm definitely not going to do that live again. Off topic. Did you already finish your Raspberry Pi Hyperion setup? Yes, I have Raspberry Pi and Hyperion. I have Hyperion running and it's working pretty well, except it's running on this Raspberry Pi, which right now doesn't seem to be connected to the network. So, but yeah, Killy to go. It was working last night, as Jim would say. Find it on the Insight tab. See when it was last online. Okay. Insight's over here somewhere, right? And then we called it Dad's Office. And it is a Raspberry. First scene 319. Last scene 412 something something. Hold on. Can I? Oh, there we go. Last scene like a second ago. I mean, last scene right now, 213. Like it says it's connected, but it ain't connected. Maybe it says it's connected here. So see, what the heck, man? Like, what do I blame this on? Do I blame this on Unified? Do I blame this on the Pi? I mean, it's probably my fault. I can try and ping it, sir. Good enough. I tried to connect to it through Bitwarden. I can unplug it and plug it back in again. Yeah, let's try that. I was really excited that I actually got it running. Well, it shouldn't be a conflicting IP address because I didn't tell it to save an IP address. Like I didn't set a static IP address and I didn't reserve it or anything. So I wouldn't think so. It says it's still communicating and it ain't. I don't know, man. No PayPal links that I know of. Donations are normally done through Super Chat. Oh, you're asking for me, Mark Jenkins? Or through one of these? The Wi-Fi fix. Turn it off, turn it back on again. Just freed up my Pi 3 and put Home Assistant on a new Pi 4 so I could use the old one for a version of Thomas's digital dashboard. Nice project with integrations. Excellent. Is your Dream Machine acting as DHCP server? I do believe so. The other device could have the IP and the DHCP server served it to the Pi. Okay. Apparently it's a known bug in the controller. Oh, really? So then to resolve it, How does one? Oh, thank you very much. I think there's a PayPal link on the website. Thank you. I don't want to turn down anybody who wants to get a hold of my PayPal. When it says LAN in the controller, that is the network it's connected to, not an indication of Wi-Fi or wired. Oh, okay, thank you, Mark. I don't know what to do with this thing. Anyways. Oh, so the Hyperion office. Wait. Didn't it say Dad's office a minute ago? Maybe it's because I changed the name too many times. Oh, it's probably because, oh, I know why. Because the host name is Dad's office, but the name that I gave it in the Unify controller here is Hyperion office. But either way, shouldn't it have an IP address? Let's go back here and see again. Go back to clients. There's more exciting stuff to do than this, I think. Maybe not. I'm pretty sure it was 16. But I guess it could have given it a different one. Yeah, so there's Hyperion Office, but so all these yellow ones are the ones that are connected. The reason I say that is because the yellow ones are all connected they're all wired. So if I look at wired, see, it shows up as wired. It's not wired. How could that be? Maybe I need to block it and unblock it. Let's block it. And then we're going to go back to Insights. And we're going to search for blocked. And there's only one. And now we'll unblock it. And then we'll go back to Clients. And it's still showing up as wired. 8 seconds ago. I don't know what to do. If it's 5-volt LED, okay, yes, sometimes takes a while before NetBIOS name is overwritten with Unify alias. Okay. May do that if go through access point, do stuff that way. It's weird. Super chat, you can donate with credit card or Google Balance, but only with credit card from desktop, and you can only donate Google Balance from your phone. That is weird. Well, thank you for looking for ways to donate, Tycho. I definitely appreciate that. You should have checked forget. I can still check forget. Filtered by forget. Is there such a thing? I don't see it. PayPal link is on Twitch. Oh, okay. The Mac of the... Turn off the Pi and ping the address to find the other device. Here's the culprit. This is the Pi 0. So, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll wait a minute. Ah, Tycho, thank you, mate. Thank you very much, amigo.
Final time, face with tears of joy.
Face with tears of joy. Thank you for the face with tears of joy. Do you like unicorns or airplanes, sir? Do you like unicorns or airplanes? You should be paid for watching. You know what, Rhinus? You're right. You are so right. Let's do something else. Let's unless you guys are enjoying trying to fix my router's problems, but let's go see now if there's something else popping up with the clients, and then we are moving on. No, I'm serious. We're moving on. So it says it's still connected. Oh, yeah, uptime 2 minutes. So, it must be a different device. Right? So what probably happened was I went in and renamed this and stuff, and it's a different device, isn't it? So it's not the device. Airplanes for Tycho. Airplanes. I like turtles. Yeah, so, I'm holding the device in my hand. It's obviously not powered. Excellent wireless experience. Cursor over Hyperion in the controller. Forget shows a link in the end where it blocked is on the other page. Cursor over Hyperion. What's occurring, you beautiful people? How's it going, Seamus? See what is going to bring on the web page. Well, see, this one, it doesn't even have an IP address. Like, how can it be? I don't understand it. Proxmox says there's no IP address. That's not true. I think Unify is too smart for me. I think that's it. I've come to the conclusion. Unify is too smart for me. Hey, Danny Yackerman, how's it going? Conflicts, it must be conflicts, insights. So if I go to insights, what? Somebody said something about Atheros a while ago. Don't know what that is. Finished destroying my children at Star Wars Monopoly. You know what we played? Can you connect the Pi to a monitor and check the IP address? I can. 8 years of medical school struggling with a $35 device. I can also I do this a lot. I use this advanced IP scanner. This is nice. But I wonder what. So this 36 shouldn't be there anymore. $16. I don't know. Hyperion, yeah, I did try Hyperion Office.local. I could try it again. It said there was no such thing. Oops. I did not mean to. Well, actually, it should be Raspberry Pi-2.local, right? So somewhere, this is what happens. I'm sure that sometime when I was working on this, no such host. I'm sure sometime when I was working on this, I got something mixed up. I don't want to beat this thing to death. Let's move on to something fun. Let's move on to something fun. I'll sort this out. I'll sort it out. It'll be fine. I'll sort this out. It'll be fine. Could also try cleaning the DHCP table. I don't know that. Oh, is that in there somewhere too? Mine do that sometimes. They seem to flick on and off. Let's start that IP list. 254 devices. Yeah, probably. Just looking at your configs on GitHub. Some nice automations. Thank you. Oh, Nigel, really? I need to upload my real config to GitHub, not that old one. Mark Sutton, your .local addresses never work. I've had issues from time to time. What's the best way to make sure that you're going to get that to work, guys? That you're going to get the .local stuff to work. MDNS something somewhere. Let's do Bitwarden Reese. You're going to kill me. Put it on again. Maybe it'll work. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to plug it in. I'm not going to go connect it to all that other Hyperion stuff. Okay, we'll just wait. Where's this GitHub for DrZzs? Don't go there, Jay. It's not really there. I need to get it done. You have MDNS running on your router. So there you go. You have to have MDNS running on your router. Let me find who sent me the thing about Bitwarden. I don't want to start Bitwarden right now. I love you all dearly, but I don't want to start Bitwarden right now. Sometime. Let me work on it. Did I reboot phone lately? My Bluetooth was stuck and showed me 400 meters away. Oh gosh. It's also a crappy Netgear. Never works right. Static IP, don't display. Steven needs to get his head around templating. Ooh, what? Do you have a specific Do you have a specific one, specific question, or specific thing you're trying to do? Because I don't know, football TV. Hi. Hello. Hit with a hammer. Works every time. So there should be now. Let's look at wireless. Oh, I'm back here still. So it's not Hyperion Office anymore. And it's not so something got named Hyperion Office that is not Hyperion Office. I'm trying to think of other wired things it could be. It could be, I don't know what it could be. Templating docs are pretty good. Developer tools, templates, a couple of links. What are you trying to do? There you go. Marks on it. It's not, it doesn't say Dad's office. And I don't think there's anything left that's named Pi, except for my octopi. And it's not Office, other than Hyperion Office. And it's not, there's nothing else that's Hyperion. I don't know what I did. What have I done to this poor thing? What have I done to this poor Raspberry Pi? Oh gosh, the light's not even on anymore. I think I killed it. The light doesn't even stay on anymore. It kind of just flickers on and off. I think it's dead. Is this the one in the theater room? Good question. I don't think so. Let's look and see if we can find the one in the theater room. No, it looks like that one's not connected at all either. Yeah, that one's not connected at all either. Back to the old drawing board. Oh man. Just started looking at a few hours ago and I can expand on my setup. It's the virus killed the Pi. Look at that. It's not even lit up. It's dark, but like if I turn it off and turn it on, and it's going to blink for a second and then it goes off. And the light doesn't come back on. Oh, maybe there it blinks. But it should be, that light should be staying on. I'm sure the cable's good. Because this is a different cable than the one I was using over there a second ago. I could check a different cable. I have one in there. This is one of those things that makes me wonder, why do I do this? When it was working and then it's not working anymore. Okay. Blinky light blinking. Light no longer blinking. Done. Gary, was it you that sent me this stuff? Oh, the train whistle. Go to Insights, find Hyperion, mouse over it, and forget will show up at the end of the line. Okay. Da-na-na. Does anybody remember who was it? Somebody out there, one of you beautiful geniuses, sent me some information about Bitwarden configuration. Mighty Pixel. All right, I don't know if he, let's see. I was going to make sure that he is okay with me opening this. I don't know that there would be a reason not to, so we're going to check out what this is. Mighty Pixel sent me a PDF, he said, of this is how you do Bitwarden setup. Keep in mind, with this installation, he's running DuckDNS and Let's Encrypt, Home Assistant, Nginx SSL proxy. Bitwarden has SSL set to true. No firewall rules used. Installation is only accessible on the internal network. You can bypass email verification if you wish. Just check the require email verification box in the general setup and invite a user. Then navigate to the vault and register using that address. Install Bitwarden through the add-on store. After installation, start the add-on. So you don't even have to do that other part, huh? There will be secret key generated. Did that. Key can be changed. Store in a secure place. I keep touching my face. Open the web UI. Change the URL. Replace your server with /admin. Okay, we did that. So the secret key. Yep, did that. Edit general settings to reflect your domain URL, HTTPS, depending on your setup. Your domain URL and the general settings, okay. Your email, your password. Gmail settings confirmed to work. YMMV for other mail services. Have configuration settings, access the Google account. But if you don't, you don't have to have the email, right? Didn't you just say that? Can you please tell me how to put cards like yours that are red when powered on with the movements, Ricardo? Yep. You have anything cool that you 3D printed lately? What have I 3D printed that's cool lately? I printed this little Raspberry Pi case. I was really proud of. I liked it. What else did I print that's been cool lately? All my blinds things. Yeah, I did print. Nothing like super cool. To me, it's cool if I design it and it's useful and it works. Then it's cool. I made a little thing so when the blinds come down, the shades come down, they hit the in-stop sensor. Yeah, I think we need to pour out some Dr. Pepper for my dead Pi. It's not blinking anymore, and it should be. It used to be. Dang it. Let's do the card thing for Ricardo, because I can do that quick. That one's easy. Okay, Ricardo, you ready? So this right here. This is my leaf. It's green when the status or when the state of the car is plugged in. If the state of the car is charging, then it will be yellow and it will spin. If the state of, and I put spin false up here. Then if the status is standby, then it will be red and it will blink. This is all part of the custom button card. All right. Copy. It's going to be in Discord under Lovelace. It's probably already there, honestly, because I think I've done that a couple times. Other people have asked for that same one. There you go. Okay, now, what were we working on? What were we doing? Just closing that. Oh yeah, Bitwarden. We could try it again. Let's just try doing it again. I think it's possible that the first time that I tried doing, oh look, now this is, oh, it's because I turned it off. It's possible that when I tried doing Bitwarden that I was at work, but it's VPN in. It should have thought I was at home. Anyways, we can try it again. We'll try it one time. One time, Bitwarden, you got one chance, buddy. You got one chance. Where the heck is Bitwarden? It's right there. You guys are pointing at it. You're screaming at your computers. Remember to throw your DrZzs fuzzy ball at your monitor, because I don't want to be responsible for anybody breaking their monitors. It's not here. Like, it should be alphabetical order, right? Where'd it go? Did I uninstall it? Wow, I must have really been mad. Oh my gosh, I uninstalled it. No, I must have been ticked. Wait, we're back at Bitwarden? Oh no. Yeah. Oh no is right. Oh man. You know the problem too with Bitwarden was and I told Blade this. It was right when I should have been taking my siesta in the afternoon, which is right about now too, honestly. I forgot. I rage quit. Oh my gosh. I uninstall stuff when I get mad. It doesn't work. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. All right. I am not using SSL, so I'm going to put this to false, but everything else should be able to stay the same. And we're going to save that. And we're going to start it up. And we're going to watch the logs. I learned all this from Frank. Whoa. I think that's all it has to do. Once it says starting Nginx, I think you're done. Okay. Open the web UI. Oh, it was going to give me my, oops. Did it give me my password already or whatever? Probably did. Did you guys all grab my token or whatever? Because isn't that what shows up in here the first time? Yeah, there it is. Did you guys all get that? When I scrolled past it, who got it? Who's got it? Who can show me that they snagged it? Huh? You got it? You didn't see the token? Just see Blade. He's got it for you. Blade's the keeper of secrets. Bot master and keeper of secrets. All right, so then we're going to get rid of this and we're going to go to admin. It is fun just chatting with you guys. You know that? It is fun. I hope it's fun for you. Okay. Sure, we'll update that one. Now, let's look back at what he was doing. We'll go back. Oops, nope. Oops, nope. Bitwarden configuration. We're going to slide this guy over here, and we're going to pull this guy over here, and we're going to do this so we can sort of see what we're doing. Okay? Okay. Can't we just set up an account the normal way? Why admin? I don't know, MG. Is there another way? I didn't know there was another way. I think so. Maybe this is the reason that MG, that what I'm doing is different. What I want to do is host it locally. Just because. I think you can do fine to use their Bitwarden cloud or whatever. But we're going to turn on this too. Oh, is it because it's a different window? No, it should be on. Oh, because it's a PDF. It doesn't work on the PDFs. Well. All right, we did this. It does say you can bypass the email verification if you wish. Just uncheck the require email verification box in the general setup. Require email verification. It is unchecked. All right. Then navigate to the vault and register using that address. Well, then, so then I need to invite somebody, and it's not going to send me an email. It is not going to send me an email. Right? Right. Now I need to go to the vault, and I need to create an account with that email address. It's very important that the first Z is capital, the second Z is small, and then it's an S. All right. Master password. Master password is a password you use to access your vault. Very important that you don't forget your master password. There's no way to recover the password in the event that you forget it. Oh boy. Sir Goodenough's going to be watching my lips to see if I'm mouthing. Retype the master password. Submit. See, and this is what happened last time. I hit submit and nothing happens. I would expect it would say you registered or something. I get nothing. Look, we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. Give me that master password. The tutorial is using might be from before Bitwarden could be set up locally with an email. This was what somebody sent me last night. Mine did the same, unless you access via SSL. Rage quit. That's it. I'm uninstalling it. Only a good password. I'm disappointed. Yeah, we can distinguish the PWD from the sounds on the keyboard. That's good. If you can do that, you can have it. Well, if I change SSL to true, then it's not going to work because it's not SSL. It won't create an account. I quit. All right. So let's go back then. And we're going to delete this user. Again. Okay. Oh, so I need to go back to the add-on and change it to SSL. So tell me this. I just want to, so if I do SSL, then I have to do it through Nabu-Casa? Oh, the Nginx proxy manager allows you to use the SSL enabled. Okay, even if my Home Assistant URL is not SSL. Can you show how to put configs on GitHub? Just trying out. You know what, Nigel? If you figure it out, show me. Okay? Because I need to do it. Sometimes the only way to win is not to play. That's it. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Okay, we're going back. Way back. Going way back. Bitwarden. We're going to go down here to true. We're going to set this baby to true. We're going to save it. And we're going to restart it. Not just make it true, but add a reverse proxy to the Nginx proxy manager and then use that name. Proxy manager is way easier than Nginx. It says down here that it's doing something with Nginx, starting Nginx. Oh, is that a different one? Is that different? Not the same one. Okay. I'm not going to be able to use this anyways since I keep giving you guys all my stuff. All right. By stuff, I mean passwords. Admin. 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 That's not it. I didn't have to put the code in that time. Interesting. Okay, not require an email. Oh, I do need to put this in. The domain. Okay, HTTPS. My domain. Is this... I guess it could be... Maybe it has to be Nabu-Casa if I do it this way too, but we'll see. 7277. And you cannot have my Nabu-Casa, so don't ask. No, I don't want to add a... What was that token? Just C-Blade. He's got them all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Boop, boop. Okay, I hadn't done that part before, so let's try that again. We're going to save those settings. And now we're going to try and invite somebody. Great. Invite them. My invite was sent. Okay. Let's go to the vault. Let us create a new account. We're going to put in a master password again. You can all just read my lips. Oh my gosh. That was it. You did it. You figured it out. You figured it out. I'm so used to, oh, for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. I rage quit over that? That's a piece of cake. All right. Well, there we go. We've got it done. So I am so used to just turning off the SSL. And so it was just automatic for me. And I was just like, oh, I don't access with SSL. I just want this to be in my house. It's HTTP for my local home assistant. And then there we go. Just add a cert from any domain, then access IP address with SSL. Wait, what? Yeah, Gary, we did it. All right, big thanks to, well, all of you guys that kept up, that put up with me. That put up with me yesterday when I was super salty. No email required. Nope, no email required. You just send the invite to that email, and then you can register as that person. So now the question is, so now let's do this. The next step here. The next step with Bitwarden. I want the kids, Mrs. Z's, to be able to. So can we recap on the right way to do that, please? Yeah, we can, Mr. Fixers. In fact, should we throw it all away and do it all over again? Actually, I think, okay, cool. Now delete the add-on again and never look back. Hit the like to congratulate. Thank you, Blade. Who's going to log in and all his passwords for him? Yeah. Can somebody please fill in all my passwords now from my old, to my new vault? Okay. I'm going to ask a question, and while you guys are answering, let's just undo this. Let's just delete it again and start the whole thing over, and we'll do it again in like 2 minutes. And then, is the PDF in Discord? I don't think so, but I can post it, I believe. Will it let me post it? I should be able to post it because I pretty much own this thing. Where should we put it? Security and VPN. Yeah, it will be in security and VPN. No, it won't. Because it didn't. Let's download this, make sure we've got it. It already exists. Yes, or whatever. Let's just find it. Here we go. I'm just going to drag it and drop it here. There it is. That's funny. Just I know which way is the right way to put the keyboard. It's, right side up. Okay, the next step we're going to have to do here is I'm going to need to put this into several browsers. So I need Bitwarden to be, is there like a Bitwarden extension for Chrome or Firefox? Or how do the kids and Mrs. Z's save and retrieve passwords with Bitwarden now? Okay. While that question is being answered in the chat, which I'm not paying attention to, so let's go back. Let's go back here, and we are going to uninstall it, and we're going to do the whole thing from scratch all over again. All right. Here we go. And I'm going to pretend like I knew how to do it the whole time. Like, how could anybody mess this up? This is so simple. Don't you need to make an invite unless you want to send an email to the email address? You don't need to make an invite unless you want to send an email to the email address. Yep, there you go. Bitwarden has Chrome extension. Oh, really? So you don't need to put in that invite? I don't even need to make the invite. Hit record, hit record, hit record. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to race through installing Bitwarden because it's so easy. Like only a total dork would screw it up. Go to the add-on store and reinstall it if you happen to have uninstalled it when you rage quit during a 24-hour live stream or whatever it was, 12. Oh, we're going to install it. Boom. This is going to be a disaster. It probably is. It worked last night. Where's Jim? All right. This part is what threw me off. And somebody said, can we go back through and do it the right way? This is what threw me off. SSL true. Even if you don't use SSL, even if like you can see my thing up here says not secure. This is HTTP and then the IP address of my Home Assistant computer and not SSL, but you leave this as true anyways. All right. Okay. Now we can start it. When you start it, go over down here and refresh a couple times. It's going to give you this big old code right here. Copy that code. Because on the next page, it's going to ask you to put it in. Once it says starting Nginx, you're done. You can go to the web UI. You don't want to do this. You want to take out the hashtag there and the / and put in admin. That will take you to the admin page. And this is where you put that token in that you just copied out of the logs. Done. Bingo. Now, are you sure, Reese? Are you sure I don't have to invite a user here? I can just go to the vault and put it in. Just hit create account and register. I should be using LE. What's LE? You don't need to use a special admin page, really. I can just go here, huh? So, because this is the page that it came up with first. So all I have to do now is just create an account. I don't need to do anything else. I think it's part of the add-on. Because it says it was starting Nginx, so I think it's already doing something with in the add-on. I think I would set it up for them. I would set it up for them. All right, let's give myself a name. So no invite required. Master password. What is it again? Don't use a weak password. I wonder if it'll even let me. Yeah, it's... Are you sure you want to use this master password? Yes, I do. Okay, I created a new account. Now I can log in. Wow, I must have been really tired when I did that. Blade is awesome. Blade is awesome. That's the password. Oh my gosh, that was it. Click the not secure icon and then what? You should not enter into sensitive information on this site. Passwords because... So if you're just keeping them local, if I just want this to be check invalid. Oh, it looks like an old Let's Encrypt certificate. Oh, I wonder if that means you don't need to set SSL true either. Well, Marcus, when I set SSL to false, it would not let me register a user. Well, what if your family wants to see their passwords while they are at school? Good question, Trillis. Somebody tell him, because I don't know. So you had an old cert. That's why the SSL is working. Oh, okay. You need an SSL domain name to access. Well, so you guys that are really good at this and know it better than I do, can you go through this document and verify? Okay, because this is somebody sent me last night. Pixel dude, helpful, sent me this. If this is not correct, or if you think there's something wrong with it, let's update the instructions a little bit. Because honestly, the instructions, as when I looked at it, either it didn't make sense, or maybe I just didn't follow it. Maybe that was the problem. I just didn't follow it or something. So I did this part. Go to the add-on, supervisor add-on store and install it. Start Bitwarden. Check the logs. Get the token. Open the web UI. Change it to admin. In the URL, oh, I forgot to do that part. In the URL, change it to HTTP. No, he didn't do an S. #IO local, or your IP address, right? Log in using the admin token. You got step 4. Oh, sorry. That's that. Okay. And then use that admin token. Okay. The admin token in the logs only shown until it's saved or changed. Hit save in the admin panel to use the randomly generated password, or change it to one of your choosing. Be sure to store the admin token somewhere safe. Maybe I just totally made this harder than it needed to be. I want to do it again. I'm going to try it again. I think I did it wrong. Had to use Google app password to get it working. Blade is awesome, 69. If you are out and about, your phone keeps a local copy of the vault. Well, that's awesome. You don't need SSL. I think you're right. Bitwarden, hey, Frank. I'm just finally going to read the documents, and then it's probably going to go perfectly this time. I actually at least got to the point where that I could register. Okay, we're going to install it again. I think this is the fourth install. But I'm going to follow. You do need SSL if you want to use the web interface from someplace else, right? Can you use your Nabukasa address? Choo-choo, Frank, choo-choo. And then, okay, so true or false, Frank? Do I leave it true or false? Reese, check your previous message about SSL. SSL won't work without an SSL cert installed like DuckDNS or Let's Encrypt. Okay, so I want this to be false. Let's follow the instructions per Frank, because Frank gives perfect instructions. I've never put in maybe. How's that for my SSL answer? How about dunno? You can use it without SSL, but you would need the desktop client in that case. I would assume you'd have to have VPN set up to get this to work. No ingress. You disabled SSL. I didn't change it yet, though. You cannot use it with Nabukasa. Okay, great. I need to just have I need to just renew my certificate for DuckDNS. I'm sure, because it's probably going to jack up my VPN anyways if I don't. I want to know if it's possible to make an automation home system without have a Raspberry Pi. Not really, Abraham. You have to be running Home Assistant somewhere. So if you're not running it on Raspberry Pi, run it somewhere else. Oh, I don't know. Is DuckDNS back up again? I don't know. No, I'm not going to make Frank call in this time. So then at least we're back to the same problem. So in order to do this, to leave this as true, you are available for calling? All right, let's do it. Let's not screw around. Frank to the rescue. And I know there's been another time you turkey. So MG says Nginx proxy manager should be the way to go here. So tell me, down when we do start this, it says Nginx is starting. That was a trick. That was a dirty trick. So I thought I was going to be okay. So here's the thing with the SSL that I don't. Why not just do it? DuckDNS looks up. Here, I thought I was bad. So I need a better understanding of Nginx proxy manager, and even what does DuckDNS do? DuckDNS Let's Encrypt. I need a better understanding of that. So just saying, oh, let's set up DuckDNS, let's set up Let's Encrypt, and why not just use SSL? I don't understand what I mean. I know SSL is encryption, but I don't know all the moving parts, and I don't understand it enough to just whip it out. I don't know where to start. See, and Top Tech Man is agreeing with me. I don't know if he's agreeing with me or somebody else, but you don't know where to start in explaining. Yeah, and it's not that, for somebody that's outside of that industry, it's probably not. I'm sure I could. Thank you, Josh. I bet I could. That would be a great stream topic, Nginx. Time for another base course stream. Probably. Let's Encrypt is easy. Just put your email domain and it does it all for you. And then does it renew it? Install DuckDNS. It will do everything for you. Oh, I'm still recording. Wow, it's only been 12 minutes. Points traffic to your home network. Nginx allows you to hide non-SSL applications behind an SSL Nginx certificate. I got the DuckDNS part because that gives you a URL and it points it and it keeps track. DuckDNS keeps track if your public IP address changes, right? Nginx lets you have SSL stuff. See, even that, like hide it behind a. You start Let's Encrypt, add on to renew it. Cloudflare certs. Way easier. Doesn't renew for 15 years, but no auto renew. I don't know if 15 years. Installed DuckDNS in 2 years, and I haven't had to do anything to it since. So my WireGuard has been working so well, but it's been using my DuckDNS address, and I don't think I have the DuckDNS add-on. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. DuckDNS add-on is what refreshes your connection between that URL that you made up on DuckDNS and your actual IP address. Let's Encrypt on an automation every 2 months is what Sir Goodenough does. So there's a handful of ways at least to do this. I don't think, if I look, I bet you I don't even have DuckDNS or turned on. Alfonso, thank you for subscribing, Alfonso. Thank you much. Do you like planes or unicorns, sir? Planes or unicorns? There is a lot of options, right? And updates your IP. So it updates your IP. Does it also update your... There's ductiness, but it's not turned on. Does it also update the certificates in ductiness? I want ductiness plus Nginx proxy manager plus Bitwarden. I think that's the best bet. Sounds good to me. Squirrels. Problem is, you have more than one home assistant. You need to point public port 80 to only one home assistant. Well, so do you have more than one? Tell us. Mine, it won't matter because that development one never leaves. I don't ever get into it outside the house. But so much of my stuff now I just do through because of WireGuard anyways. So I just VPN in most of the time. More tacos. It is taco time. Taco Tuesday. Taco Sunday. Let's Encrypt does that, and Proxy Manager and ductiness both have Let's Encrypt installed. With the Nginx Proxy Manager, you can route out multiple over the same port 80. So many options, but do we need them with Nabu-Casa running? I love that. Frank's like, I got enough work to do. I'm sure I don't have Nginx. I should probably go back. You know, I haven't watched Rob's 2020 install home assistant video. Just use Nginx in your own domain. Not that one. You know what, MG? Let's do that, but not today. I think we're about to get done today. What am I trying to accomplish with Nginx? I don't even know. No, I mean, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get Bitwarden and using SSL. That's all. I need to read all that and understand it. Frank's Proxy Manager? Is this not the one? Oh, this one. Sorry, I didn't realize that this was down here. Ooh, I haven't looked at my folding at home in a while. Let's check out my folding at home. Okay, we're going to install Frank's Proxy Manager because I'm sure it's going to be the best one. No doubt about that. We're going to go to the full documentation, and I'm going to read this and figure it out. All right? That's where to run it. Okay, that one. Okay, we'll do this one. But not right now. Not right now. Right now, we're going to look at folding at home, and then we're going to sign off. Is that okay? You guys all right with that? Just hit 60,000 on folding at home. Nice. Off topic. Nothing's off topic. The whole thing is off topic. The whole place is no parking zone. DuckDNS would direct your URL to the public IP address. It is SSL signed with Let's Encrypt. Nginx then takes the request and directs it so Nginx is the only part of Home Assistant add-ons exposed to WAN. Watch the animation. It shows the full setup. Because you're amazing. Whoa. Move back here. That's the whole thing? Oh, you put your... Oh. I like that, Frank. Is it really that easy? And now it's going to say secure up there? Gosh. And there it is, HTTPS. Hot diggity. Okay. Done. That's what I'm going to do. You're not done yet. Still have to fix that poor little pie. Oh, man, Wim. The pie's... Oh, the light's on now. The light was off the whole time. I think that light might mean Wi-Fi connection light. Okay, I'm going to watch this over and over and over again in slow motion. And then it'll work. And this doesn't require any port forwarding or anything, right? In the router? Or does it? Do I need to port forward anything? Who is Twisted Tevin? They have 16 million. Oh. How is everybody? Hey, Chris. We're just about to sign off. We're about to go take a nap before Easter dinner for me. All right. So I was going to look at... Oh, yeah. I was going to go back to Home Assistant in a different window, and I was going to look at folding at home, and then we're going to sign off. Kids are probably playing games. We were playing a really fun game. So if you guys have, if you want a fun game, we can share fun games. Let's talk about fun games that you guys play at home, because it's board games. And my Dawson today, you know Dawson, he's a firecracker. We said something about playing board games today. And he said, board games? I don't like board games. They're boring. B-O-R-E-D. Board games with B-O-R-E-D. All right. Let's do this. We're going to folding at home, folding at home, folding at home. See what I got. Oh, yeah, 16,000. Woo-hoo! Jenga, Ouija, board games. So we played one called 5 Minute Dungeon, and it's really fun. It's a little card game, and it's like a fast-paced, card game that you can play with. I think you can play with up to 6 people, maybe. But it's a lot of fun, and they have a Marvel version as well. It's a lot of fun. 2 to 5 players, even like. I mean, I don't know what the age it says on it. It says 8 and up. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. We need to start stream bingo. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Matheson. We should do that. We should figure out some way to do stream bingo. So when I do things like touch my face or when something fails or whatever. Gloomhaven. Wow, really? I saw Gloomhaven. I have a friend that has Gloomhaven. The box weighs like 30 pounds. Right? Is that the same one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Means the game takes 8 years. 5 Minute Dungeon, it really does keep you to 5 minutes. It actually they have a phone app, and you have to start the phone app, and then they have like a little person on the phone app that tells you, how close you're getting to whatever. Oh, I would love that. You're a good man, Whiskers. You're good. Yeah, good man. Drinking bingo. You can make it a drinking game if you want to. All right. Let's call up the kids. Not a good idea on a 12-hour stream. Or a drinking game. Oh. You can get me to take a drink of Dr. Pepper. All right. How many times we got to go through this? We're going to go back to here. We're going to go to here. Oh, sign off is right there. Let's see if this works today. I did it 12 hours. Isn't that amazing? When will be the next one? I don't know, man.
It's time for sign off.
I don't know. The next one, the next 12-hour stream, I don't know. Right now, I don't know what, I don't know what the next month is going to bring, honestly. They're talking about, potentially lightening the restrictions on elective surgeries. So a big part of the reason that I've been home so much is because of, 2041 next Friday is because they've reduced the number of elective surgeries that they're allowing. So, hey baby. So there hasn't been much work to do.
There's green on here.
Oh yeah?
Right there.
So I know tomorrow I'll be working. Oh, the next normal stream. The next absolutely guaranteed there'll be a stream on Sunday. I think we put it in the calendar as, oops, I don't know what I just pressed on the keyboard. I hit something. The CDC just canceled your cruise. Dang it, Fortrex. I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw that there was a no sale thing for cruises. We were trying to plan a cruise for Jackson to go on for his little senior trip this summer, but I don't. Oh, I muted? Muted. No, I'm not muted. I hope not. 2 hours and 56 seconds ago. It's probably because I need to change it. Let's go to the calendar and look. I thought I put one on for Friday. Yeah, see, I put one on for Friday. Oh, careful, you bump the microphone, baby. Yeah, I put one on for Friday. So Friday at 11. Right now, that's the next time the stream that I'll be up, it'll be Friday at 11. Let's see if I try and change that time to like, no, baby, I got to work tomorrow. 11:05. Let's be honest, I'm going to be 5 minutes late. Okay. And then it should work. I hit the sudo rm rf button. Oh, here we go. Sorry, Blade. We keep breaking it. I keep breaking it. It's been so cool. It's been so cool. All right. You guys ready to sign off?
Yeah.
How are we going to sign off? How are we going to sign off? Sign off like the Easter Bunny again?
Like this.
Like the Australian Easter Bunny? So last night we watched Guardians. What was it? Rise of the Guardians. We watched Rise of the Guardians. And so the Easter Bunny is Australian in that one, right? It changes quick on my calendar before it shows on the stream. You can subscribe to this calendar too. I mean, this calendar it's a public subscribable calendar. So even if the bot is misbehaving, you can sign up here, make available to the public, get a shareable link, copy link. You can always, oh, there it is. It's already there. Thank you very much, Blade and Sir Goodenough. You already got it done. Yeah, you can just add that calendar to your Google Calendar, and then you can set up automations, or you can set up just a Google Calendar alert, and it'll tell you. The bot misbehaving, never. That's just like all my stuff working last night.
Okay. Don't touch your face.
Yes, you can do don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Should we do fart and unicorns one more time?
Unicorns.
Holly, do you want to press fart and unicorns?
Where is it?
It's right there in the middle. Top. You get it? There it is.
It makes me.
Yeah. All right. So you ready to sign off like an Australian Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to sign off like an Australian Easter Bunny. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I don't know how to sound like Australian.
Always. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Until next time.
That's the most. I got to work on my Australian accent. That was horrible. Okay, guys. Have a great Easter. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. If I don't see you before then, we'll be back Friday morning.
Happy Easter.
Thanks for all your help, everybody. Adios.